We are joined now by the general manager of the team, Andrew Collier. Andrew, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. You mentioned to me the other day that you started binge watching Mad Men, okay? One of the biggest advertising campaigns from Mad Men was Lucky Strike.
Yes.
Hitting the strike zone has not been a problem for this team. It's been very strong. They've come up a bit short, obviously, but what have you liked about the starting rotation so far?
Yeah, pitching has been very solid. We're second in the league in ERA right now. Nick Hernandez has picked up right where he left off last year. He was pitcher of the week last week.
That's right.
Our starters are getting us deep into games, and bullpen is doing a great job. We gave up 4 runs or less in every game on the road. So if you're doing that, you're putting your team in a good position to win each and every time you go out. So we'll just carry on from there.
What were the biggest things that you guys looked at as an organization during the off-season?
Well, we had some big holes to fill. We had Tyler Kuhn decide to retire. He was so solid at shortstop last year, not just defensively, but offensively as well. Brad Boyer's come in and done a great job. Cassio Grider at second base to fill the hole left by Brock Bond. We have Luis Allen behind the plate, and anytime you have a catcher like that, that solidifies your defense right there. So yeah, Rick just had to work with what he was given and fill in around that. But when you start off with Josh Mazzola, Luis Allen, Nick Hernandez, Matt Jackson, Casey Harther at first, that's a good foundation, and just build around that.
This is Sports Talk, our Winnipeg Goldeyes special. I hope you're enjoying the show, everyone. You know, if you were to take a poll and ask people where they would choose to live if the two options were Southern California and Winnipeg, which do you think people would choose? Well, star pitcher for your Goldeyes, Brendan Lafferty, who's from Southern California, actually decided to stay in Winnipeg during the offseason. And here's his story now with Jessica Cable.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, the off-speed pitch. For strike one.
Brendan Lafferty is far more confident throwing a pitch than he is throwing a rock.
They both take a long time to get good at, so I'm not very good at curling.
There's the pitch. It's on the corner for strike 3.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes left-handed relief pitcher is one of few who choose to stick around in the off-season. He's from Southern California, but knows how to pass the winter months like many Winnipeggers do, inside a curling club.
It's nice to have that outlet in the winter. You know, sometimes in the off-season, not being able to play sports, you get a little stir-crazy, so it's nice to have something to kind of take out your competitiveness.
Lafferty has played a key role during his 2 seasons with the team. In 2014, he helped the Goldeyes dominate the American Association's North Division and set a franchise record by appearing in 55 games out of the bullpen.
Brendan Lafferty coming on for the 8th time.
He just signed on for his 3rd season.
When you first came to Winnipeg, did you think you would stay here?
I had no idea. It was when I first got here was a couple years ago on May 1st, and it was snowing. I'm like, whew, this might be a little tough.
But it didn't take long for the 28-year-old to immerse himself in the community and for Winnipeggers to embrace him right back. This winter, Lafferty is running clinics like this one at the University of Winnipeg, and he'll spend February traveling through classrooms and reading to students for I Love to Read Month.
It's nice to be able to give back, because during the season the fans are there every night, and you know that's what makes it so nice to play here, is a lot of the fan support and coming to the ballpark knowing it's going to be a packed house and they're going to be supportive and loud, and that makes it a lot of fun.
I'll probably go with American Girl by Tom Petty. It's a classic, great song.
Gets it going?
Yeah. Favorite movies? Gotta go with Gladiator. It's a classic. Every time I watch it, every time it comes on TV, can't change the channel. It's just, it's too good. I consider it the GOAT. That's a tough one. Actually, you know what? Disney. I don't know if this is considered a Disney movie, but it was on the Disney Channel back in the day. It was a movie called Brink, inline roller skating movie. Love it. Wow.
Any favorite sitcoms?
I'd probably have to go with Friends. I've seen every episode 5 or 6 times. If I could be part of that show, I mean, you got Jennifer Aniston first, and then I'd probably want a room with Joey, you know? I mean, that seems like a pretty ideal lifestyle right there. I think it'd be fun maybe to sit down and have dinner. Actually, yeah, probably Rob Gronkowski. Actually, not even dinner. I'd probably want to go out to the club with Rob Gronkowski and, you know, kind of get hyped up, turn up with him, and ideally maybe in Vegas, you know, something like that. Maybe just spend the day with him. I think that'd be one to remember.
Now, Brenda, how long have you been a season ticket holder here for the Goldeyes?
I've been a season ticket holder since the day this ballpark opened.
Really?
Yes, I have.
And when you came into the park this morning, what did you say?
First thing I said is, I'm home.
And is this the seat you've been sitting in?
Section F, row 1, seat 15 has been my seat since the day the park opened.
That's really special. So what are you looking forward to the most for this season?
Usually people say a win, but to me it's just coming out and watching the guys play a good game. And that's all we can ask for. And I says, I just love sitting here watching baseball. It's nice fresh air. I mean, it's better than being stuck in the house.
It's a good community experience, isn't it?
Definitely. And you get such a good value for your dollar here. I mean, you can bring a family with no problem. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg.